Assalamu alaikum. I am Muhammad Islam Ali and I am the Deputy Manager for Technical Sales at DSGlobal Private Limited. Today I am going to tell you how you can produce your own electricity and sell it back to the grid to save big time on your electricity bills. In order for us to do that, you have to understand a process called net metering. Net metering को समझने के लिए आपको तीन चीज़ों को समझना पड़ेगा. Firstly, what is net metering and how it works? Secondly, who are the people and parties involved? And thirdly, what are the processes and steps that you need to complete in order for yourself to get a net metering license? The first step is understanding how the net metering process works. सबसे पहले आपको एक alternate energy source चाहिए, which in this case is the solar system that you will install on your rooftop or wherever there is space available. Secondly, you will need a bi-directional energy meter. ये मीटर आपको आपकी यूटिलिटी कंपनी प्रोवाइड करती है. जैसा कि अगर आप पंजाब में कहीं लाहौर में रहने वाले हैं तो लेस्को विल प्रोवाइडेड, अदरवाइज इन गुजरांवाला देयर इज गेपको, इन मुल्तान देयर इज मेपको एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ. So after you have the solar system installed, let's see how the process works. You will be generating your own electricity. Let's suppose you are running a load of 5 kilowatts. Now, and the electricity that your solar system is producing is roughly 3 kilowatts. So the remaining 2 kilowatts will be drawn from the utility company, that is Lesco or MEPCO or GEPCO. इसी तरह the opposite is also true. जब आप देखते हैं कि आपकी प्रोडक्शन 5 kilowatts से ज़्यादा होगी, let's suppose you are making 6 kilowatts, so the remaining 1 kilowatts will go back to utility, which will be made possible through the bi-directional meter, which is also called net meter in other terms. अब, since we have seen how net metering works, we will move on to the next step, which is understanding which bodies are involved. Okay, so now we will be looking at the parties and the people involved in net metering. Firstly, there is the customer, that is you, who wants to get rid of his electricity bill and wants to install a solar system and sell back to the grid. Secondly, there are the vendors, which in this case will be DSGlobal Private Limited. These will be the people who sell you the solar system and install the solar system and carry out the net metering application process for you, which I will be addressing further down the line. And thirdly, there is AEDB, Alternate Energy Development Board. इसका क्या रोल है ये भी मैं आगे डिस्कस करूँगा. And then there are the distribution companies, Lesco, MEPCO, GEPCO and also NEPRA. तो आगे चलते हैं नेट मीटरिंग के प्रोसेस की तरफ, और इसमें मैं आपको ये बताऊंगा कि किस तरह से नेट मीटर की एप्लीकेशन फाइल होती है, and what are the steps involved in the application itself, and what are the role of all these different bodies and the parties that I have mentioned. Okay, so now let's get down to the application process itself. The first step in the application process is getting your solar system installed. अब सोलर सिस्टम इंस्टॉल करते वक्त आपको ये ख्याल करना है कि आपका जो वेंडर है जो आप चूज़ करते हैं सोलर सिस्टम इंस्टॉल करने के लिए, दैट शुड बी एन AEDB अप्रूव्ड वेंडर, क्योंकि सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक AEDB अप्रूव्ड वेंडर ही आपको नेट मीटरिंग का लाइसेंस दिलवा सकता है फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट. सो व्हेन यू हैव योर सोलर सिस्टम अप एंड रनिंग, द नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज द प्रिपरेशन एंड सबमिशन ऑफ द एप्लीकेशन. Application is a set of documents that are prepared by Lesco, and you have to fill them in. If you're working with DSGlobal Private Limited, we do all the application work for you, all the paperwork, all the documents, all the legal documents that are required, and everything that is required is covered by DSGlobal Private Limited itself. All you have to do is sign the application and you are good to go. Now this application goes into the Lesco office, where it is viewed by relevant authorities, and these authorities then send an inspection team to your home or to the site where the solar system is installed. ये inspection teams आकर आपके solar system को monitor करती हैं और देखती हैं कि क्या इसके ऊपर सारे international quality standards meet हुए हैं. For example, is the earthing proper? Has the boring been done? Is the system up and running? Are the number of panels correct? Are approved brands used in the installation? Is the lightning arrestor installed at your home? And so on and so forth. This inspection team goes back to the Lesco head office, prepares a report and submits it to the relevant authorities. The second thing which happens then is the NOC issuance. फिर एक NOC सर्टिफिकेट जारी किया जाता है जिसके ऊपर ये बात कंफर्म की जाती है कि आया आपका सिस्टम सारे के सारे स्टैंडर्ड्स पर पूरा उतरता है. If yes, then we move on to the next step. The next step is the signing of the agreement between the customer and Lesco. So what happens is all of your files and all of your data that went to Lesco, and after the inspection has happened, the customer signs an agreement with Lesco agreeing to certain terms and conditions which are very general, and then the case is forwarded to a higher authority in Islamabad which is NEPRA. अब जैसे ही आपका केस नेप्रा के पास जाता है, यहाँ पर लेस्को की इन्वॉल्वमेंट खत्म हो जाती है और नेप्रा आपके केस को रिव्यू करता है, स्क्रूटनाइज करता है and inspects all the data that has been put forth by Lesco. This process usually takes about 1 month or 1 month and a half, after which NEPRA issues you a generation license. अब आपके पास एक अपना खुद का जनरेशन लाइसेंस आ गया है जिसके थ्रू आप अपनी बिजली को प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं और वापस यूटिलिटी कंपनीज को सेल कर सकते हैं. सो व्हेन यू आर गिवन दिस लाइसेंस, once again your case goes back to the authorities of the Lesco and Lesco issues you a bi-directional meter. ये bi-directional meter ना सिर्फ आपके imported units को रिकॉर्ड करता है बल्कि आपके जो यूनिट्स वापडा को या लेस्को को एक्सपोर्ट हो रहे हैं उनको भी रिकॉर्ड करता है. So what happens is now when you receive the next electricity bill, it will have not only the units mentioned that you consume, but it will also have the unit mentions that you have sent out to Lesco. It will have two amounts mentioned in the bill itself. आपके पास इंपोर्ट के यूनिट्स भी लिखे आ रहे होंगे, आपके पास एक्सपोर्ट्स के यूनिट भी लिखे आ रहे होंगे, and obviously all the units that you have exported to Lesco will have their own financial benefits which will be cancelled against the imported units. और अगर फिर भी आपकी कोई अमाउंट बाकी है तो वो आपके अगले बिल के अंदर एडजस्ट की जा सकती है. This way you can save big time on your electricity bills and even achieve a zero electricity bill. So that was all for today, and I hope that net metering का प्रोसेस आप लोगों को समझ आ गया. If there are any questions, you can contact us at DSGlobal Private Limited.